This is the most important video as far as my painfully worked out day trading strategy goes, and it will not be easy for me to put all I want to show here in a one homogeneous video presentation. To make it doable for me, I am going to use the AI voice to cover some parts of it and my own voice in the parts which may require it. I will be also dragging images and partial recordings onto the recording screen to complete this video. So please be patient and forgiving as you watch it. It will all pay off beautifully in the end. In this video, I present a detailed description of the profitable strategy which has made me 40% profit during the 3 months of back testing on TradingView. I am very surprised that it took me about 4 years to finally settle on this strategy as my preferred way to consistent profitability. This strategy is based on a very simple, and at the same time the most logical way to day trade successfully. Again, it boggles my mind that the beautiful logic of the strategy, despite being so obvious and so simple, used to escape me for such a long time. My failure to see it for several years is very humbling and pointing to my trading intelligence deficiency, which is a soft way of saying that I see myself rather dumb in terms of being able to understand the price action behavior in basically any market for a long time. Let's start from the most basic reality of the price action, the reality from which my large bracket, one-to-one risk to reward strategy evolved. For clarification, I will show the undeniable logic of the strategy in several separate statements. Number 1. What I call large bracket is the distance from the entry point to the stop level and the distance from the entry point to the price target. Every trade has these two brackets, and in my case the brackets are called large simply because their size is equal to the whole width of the Keltner channel at the point of entry. The size of my trades is always adjusted so that the bracket is worth 1% of the trading account. The brackets are identical in size. Hence, this is a one-to-one risk to reward strategy. Number 2. If you enter your trades at the points at which you have a neutral bias, meaning that it appears to you that the chances for the price to go either up or down are 50-50, and don't manage your trades, just let the price action hit either the stop or the target. Theoretically speaking, you should end up break even after a sufficiently large sample of trades. Number 3. I have tested whether or not the logic presented in point number 2 is true on the sample of 200 trades, and have shown the results in my day trading for a living lesson number 11. These results show that indeed, if you trade as described in point number 2, you would break even over a meaningful sample of trades. Number 4. Here the magic begins. Here is the logical super point on which my whole strategy is based. If entering trades as described in point number 2 shows that statistically speaking you will always end up break even over a significant sample of trades, a brilliant logic emerges. According to this logic, all that is needed for you to start making money from this strategy is to place your trades at the chart points at which the chart shows a high probability of movement in your desired direction. I have already tested that entering trades in a non-biased fashion creates break-even results. It is logically obvious that if you start trading only when you perceive a strong bias in your desired direction, you logically must become consistently profitable over time. At this point, I am going to switch to the pertinent image presentation, which will elucidate the details of the strategy when it is run in a non-managed way, and when the trade management is involved. I will also switch from using the AI voice to my voice when I describe the presented images.
I'm going to start my visual presentation of this strategy by showing you a couple of trades done in a way which is a non-trade management way, meaning when I enter here, here is the entry level into a trending condition of the market. So the distance from the entry to the target is the same as the distance from the entry to the stop loss, which is here at this level. So we have 1-to-1 risk to reward entering at the point at which we expect market to move up. This is a long trade. And basically that's all that is required for the long trade placement in a way that does not involve trade management. And here is a short trade done in the same way without any trade management. The second set of images will show my strategy, will show how it works when trade management is involved. So we have this long trade here, entry point here, and my bias was long. That's why I entered here. However, when the trade went a little above the 50% of the whole profit target, it started to reverse. And if I get my strategy, my management strategy in this case is such that if a trade goes my way and it reaches 50%, this is about 50%, the 50% level of my total profit, I would place a break even here. So this trade, as you can see, went in profit, but eventually ended up at break even, which protected this trade from going down to 1% negative at this stop level. And another trade. This was a trade which I attempted to trade long. However, very soon, very fast, from the entry point, it went down. It went down for the whole width of my stop. So if I kept this trade running until it reached this level here, the stop level, I would be losing 1%. In order to avoid this, whenever a trade which I place long goes into negative, I'm gonna exit at about 50% of my total stop loss. In this way, when trades go against me, I'm not booking the full loss. I'm booking only 50% of the loss. On the other hand, when trades go for me, I allow them to go the whole distance of my target. In this way, we could say that I am taking only partial losses and I'm taking full profits as I trade this way. And here I'm going to show you a third way of trade management within this system. You can ignore this chart here. It's a 1-hour chart. I'm trading a 5-minute chart, SPX 500. So this third way of management is about taking profits when the price action goes 80% or better of the whole profit target. And here, the price action is going down and we are approaching a strong level. This is a potentially bouncing level. So when I see that the price is going to about 80% of my profit under conditions which threaten me with a bounce, I would take this profit. So that's the management of this kind of trade, this kind of condition. Taking profits just a little bit before the price target when the conditions show that particular necessity. So what I'm showing here are the results of my backtesting, 3 months of the backtesting results of this strategy. So let's go to the first month. It was April 25. If all trades were run as unmanaged trades, meaning I would let the price hit either stop or target without any without interfering. So I had 32 winners, 8 losers, total profit 24% of the account. Incredible profit for a month. Win to loss 4, win rate 80%. If I managed these trades in the way that I've shown you, my profit was about 22% of the account, still pretty good, and basically not much different from when the trades were unmanaged, which points to the logical conclusion that probably it's better to run the strategy in a way that I do not manage my trades. Why would I bother with all this management if the results of unmanaged and managed are basically the same, right? Let's go to May 25. If the strategy is run as unmanaged, letting the price hit the stop or the price target, not without any interfering, 26 winners, 16 losers, profit 10% over this period of time, May 25. Win to loss 1.6, win rate 62%. If I managed the trades in the way that I've shown you, my profit was 12%, a little bit more than in the case of unmanaged trades by basically the same. Now, June 25. If I left all the trades unmanaged, I had 54 winners, 12 losers. My total profit was 42% for the month. Incredible. 42%. Win to loss 4.5, win rate 82%. And if I managed these trades in June, my profit was 38% of the account. Again, it was, 66 trades total. The difference between the profit when the trades were unmanaged versus managed is very little. So basically, you could assume it's the same deal, right? And if it is, why would you bother with managing these trades? Well, it would be better to just once you enter, leave it running, leave it till it hits the stop or the target. So this is what I have accomplished with my back testing. 3 months of back testing, 150 trades. And now I will have to forward test this strategy, which will not be as profitable as these results, I'm assuming. Simply because when you back test, you play the market, you stop the market, you play the market, you can stop, you can think whether this would be a good long trade or good short trade. You have the time, flexibility of the time. You can pause the market. But when you forward test, the market is running at its natural pace, regular pace, and you cannot pause it. There is no pause possible to see, to think whether it will go down or up. So I expect my forward testing results to be not as good as these results, but even if they're only half as good, in this I got 70% profit in 3 months. Even if my forward testing results are only half as good, I would have 35% profit in 3 months. It's a still crazy level of profit. So this is what I'm going to do. And obviously, I will show the results in my YouTube channel. I may even record all of these forward testing trades to show them to you and to show them to myself. So I can go to my YouTube channel and go through the channel, through the record of these trades, just to recall my entries.